You can't continue working from home because you go idle and chat too often. As part of the plan to return to the office after COVID, my company started reassigning who could permanently work from home, who could do hybrid, and who had to be in the office full time. I really wanted to work from home. I hate the office with a burning passion. It's distracting, the commute is long, and there's no real benefit to being there. I'd just rather be at home. When we thought May was going to be the return to office date, they started handing out the new designations. I got assigned full-time in office. It made no sense to me. I work on a team of 8 people, and every single one of us is in a different office somewhere in the country. I have literally never attended an in-person meeting or needed to do anything in person in my 3 years at this company. And yet, every single other person on my team got designated to work from home. So, I brought it up with my boss and asked to work from home too. When I started at this company, I lived elsewhere and worked from home for 4 months before moving. Then, during COVID, I spent another 14 months working remotely. That's 18 months total out of my 36 months at the company. But when I asked, I was told I go idle too often and chat to be trusted to work remotely. Basically, we have a company-wide instant messaging system that shows your status as available, idle, or in a meeting. If you don't touch your keyboard for 5 minutes, it marks you as idle. And they decided to use this as a way to measure who is actually working. The problem is, like many people in many jobs, I don't have 8 solid hours of work to do every single day. The actual work I need to get done takes about 3 to 5 hours of focused effort. There simply isn't something to do all the time. But here's the kicker, my performance numbers actually went up while working from home. By every objective KPI, I'm a better worker at home. In fact, in the metrics I don't outright lead the team in, I come in second. I'm not ignoring work, and I'm not procrastinating. When something comes up, I do it immediately, and because I've worked my queue down, I can stay on top of everything. But because I don't sit at my desk pretending to work and messing around online just to keep my status active, I show idle more often. And that, apparently, makes me a worse worker in their eyes. I was told that if it weren't for that, they'd let me work from home. So, I wrote a 6-line PowerShell script that virtually inputs the period key every 4 minutes. It runs every day from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now, I literally never go idle. I do the same amount of work, and I still read books, watch TV, and play video games in my downtime. But now, I have a shiny green checkmark next to my name all day. Because of COVID complications, they eventually pushed the return to office date back until after Labor Day. And just recently, I had a meeting with my boss. He told me that over this time, they noticed I go idle a lot less than I used to, so they're changing my designation to work from home. All because of a little icon in some software. And that, folks, is my TED Talk on why low to mid-level managers are the most clueless, do-nothing positions in all of corporate America.